From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the Show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one. Just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Baz.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Rafael Devers in the box now. Takes strike one. No outs, runner over at third. And that one is inside. Check swing. Did he go? No. Too low, and it's ball three.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball four, two aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Alex Bregman. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
Six straight outside the strike zone.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is foul. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Comebacker to the mound. There's one. To first, double play. And it goes 1-6-3.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Out to center. Meisner on the move. Brings it in, and that's the third out. And we're back. On the hill here today, Tanner Houck.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Brandon Lowe stands in now. Looks at that one inside. Next pitch is outside. Hit in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Fouled off left side. The other way. Puts it away for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jonathan Aranda in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits. Out to short. Story. They take the force out. That is the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's Trevor Story. Boz back to work. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's outside. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That just misses, and the count is filled up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
The 0-1. And it goes just foul. Story aboard here at first with nobody out. Out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, that's inside.
Ground ball could be 2. On to second. They get 1. Over to first. Safe. And now David Hamilton.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. And fouled off. Second inning here, no score. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's the third out. Bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. That one missed. And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a high chopper. Story sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Cameron Meisner. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 out, base is empty. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Check on the runner. Meisner back on a dive. And now 2-1. Meisner, the base runner at first with 1 out.
That's ball 3.
In the dirt. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now it's Jansen to hit. Trying to get the Rays on the board. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Mangum. Going away. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Good job to fight that one off. And that one hit to first. Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That misses, and now 2-0. And another ball. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Ball one.
On the ground. Walls fires over to first, and Devers is set down. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Outside with a breaking ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Yandy Diaz now. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering way off the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's inside.
I got 3 and 2.
That one down the line, and foul ball. 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Fly to center his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Nobody out. Runner at first. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one fouled off. The 2-2 now. Outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Here's the 0-2. And the sweeper misses. High fly ball down the left field line. That one is back. It's a ball. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series, and they tack on 3. It's 3-0. Next to hit, Jonathan Aranda. First pitch misses.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 1-2. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
In the air, out towards left center, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, under it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's outside. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Oh, wow. Nice play. What a play. Oh. Inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Trevor Story now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. 0-2 now.
1 ball.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Morel makes the grab, 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Casas batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the center fielder. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
Generally, 2nd, 3rd time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2-2 the count.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Three-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Morel sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Runner takes off, and a foul ball. Walls on at first, nobody out. Houck picks over. Walls dives back in safely. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him looking. Now one away. And here is Jake Mangum. Grounded out his first time up.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. It gets to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Way inside. Gets away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the dirt, 3-1 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
So the Rays batting order turns over. And the batter now, Yandy Diaz. That misses. 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And there's the strike.
Two balls, one strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Well done. Drives in the run. To me, it's just a really controlled back.
New arm out of the bullpen, number 32. He's been so good against lefties. First and second, one out. Lau at the plate. And that is out of play. Hard hit to third. To second, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, David Hamilton. Boz back to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
You know, these Red Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next pitch is outside, and the count is 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
It gets down, base hit, and they have their first hit since the second inning. And stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Fly to left his first time. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. And there's a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
A changeup missing, and it's 1-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Meisner has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Throw to first. Hamilton back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throws it away. Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the third baseman, Junior Caminero. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
1 strike.
And there's a ball. Hit on the ground to short. Story. To first. 1 up, 1 down. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 2 in this one. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Next offering is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
1 down, base is empty. That one 95 to finish him off. Now here is Christopher Morel. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the top of the 6th. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. He goes down looking. And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has
No ball,
to.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Now fly ball to right center. Mangum. 2 down. Here's Story now. 1 for 2.
Number 10, shortstop Trevor Story.
In the air, center field. Meisner makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now here is Cameron Meisner. Ball one there. And there's a foul ball. That one not close. 2-1. Just missed. Check swing, called strike.
The count's full.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Taylor Walls.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Walls
Ball one,
measures
no strike.
5 feet 10 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Danny Jansen. And that drops in for a strike. That missed by a lot, and it's a ball and a strike. Now move to first, and he's back in there. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. There's the strike. Pickoff throw, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Pepio.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Headed towards the corner. And that one hops the wall.
Now back the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder. Rips one to right. Mangum takes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hamilton in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one is inside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Here's a 1-1. That one out to right. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Justin Slayton. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Daddy Shark D in my community.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Mangum gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. They get one.
He's out.
To first. Double play. Nicely done. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Lowe will hit next. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
That's in there. Now 2-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Pepio back to work. That one misses. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Devers now.
The designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one inside.
Ball one.
And 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Meisner makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's in there, and it's 0-1. That one hammered left field. That's back. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Wilyer Abreu digs in now. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Left field. Morel moving under this one. Squeezes it, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, down to third baseman, Junior Caminero. That's in there. That's strike 1. And he takes a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Christopher Morel.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's in there.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. 3-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Meisner stands in now and watches strike 1. Morel at second with 2 down. And foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu on the move to the gap and makes the grab. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Trevor Story comes up to the plate, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rodriguez, 28 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's the strike. And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2 is the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes Story, and he scores. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was on the...
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Pete Fairbanks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Hamilton at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
The Rays leading by 3 here at the top of the ninth.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Not even close there. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1 and 2 the count. 1 out. Runners at first and second. On the ground to first. 1 at second. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long